Well, the weather is absolutely perfect here at the home of Tottenham Hotspur in London. I'm Derek Ray here on the commentary box, and I'm joined for commentary by Lee Dixon. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Tottenham Hotspur taking on Manchester United.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. I'm really looking forward to this. Both teams certainly capable of producing some entertaining football. Hopefully we'll get that.
Number 27, Lucas. Number 10, Harry Kane. And number 7, Heung-min Son.
This is the starting lineup for Tottenham Hotspur. Hugo Lloris begins this game in goal. Tanguy Ndombele plays with Giovanni Lo Celso in central midfield. And in attack, the always dangerous Harry Kane.
Good luck.
And here's the lineup for Manchester United. Victor Lindelof plays alongside Harry Maguire in central defence. And operating through the middle in attack is Anthony Martial.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
And underway here at the home of Tottenham Hotspur. And the flag raised. Offside it is. Hove. Lucas. Now Aurier. Could play it in. Reguilon. Now Harry Kane. Lo Celso. A very effective challenge put in. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Scott McTominay. Out of play, and a Spurs throw-in forthcoming. Aurier. Here's Lo Celso. Lucas. And Hove with it. Son. Could cross it in here. It looks promising. Veering in field here. Martial. Now Paul Pogba. It's opening up for them. Shaw. And here's Fred. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Pogba. And rattling the post. Vital interception. The danger was very real.
Well, you do feel, Derek, with the pressure they're putting on this team, a goal will come. They can't get much closer than that, can they?
Ndombele. And Hove with it. Moving the ball effectively. Lo Celso. Here's Kane. Crisp tackling. Rashford. United might be able to cash in. A super tackle and they've won possession. Ndombele. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. Fred. Bruno Fernandes has it. Anthony Martial. Well, the defending not the best here. And in with a real chance. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, here's the replay. It's a very neat piece of deception to get past the defender. And then through on goal, you never really had any doubt he was going to slot that away. Good finish. Well, the coach can feel this game slipping away, I'm sure. Might need a plan B.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Lo Celso. Lucas with it. That's a very impressive piece of defending. Bruno Fernandes. It's with McTominay. Marcus Rashford. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Given away by Tottenham. Fred. Well, that's gone out, and it is going to be a goal kick. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Hove. Son. Not a good pass. Bruno Fernandes. Pogba. And Spurs doing well to win it back. Hove. Here's Ndombele. And Spurs moving the ball with purpose. As clean as a whistle, that challenge. Scott McTominay. And Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, potential danger. Good tackle. And unable to keep possession. Bruno Fernandes. Pogba has it. And back with Bruno Fernandes. Oh, they have it again. Hove. Kane. Lo Celso. It did appear that they might be onto something, but not so. An alert intervention. Reguilon. Well, nicely cut out. Hove. Good work to win the ball back by United. Bruno Fernandes. Fred. Scott McTominay. Marcus Rashford. Rashford, and he might be through here. It's a cross towards the near post. Oh, good chance, but he couldn't take advantage of it. Bruno Fernandes. Great challenge, he got nothing but ball. Lucas. Aurier. Lo Celso. Hove. Harry Kane. Got himself forward pretty well here, Harry Kane. Vital interception, the danger was very real. Fred. Bruno Fernandes has it. Anthony Martial. Scott McTominay. Dyer had the perfect read. Spurs pushing forward with options available. Kane. Ndombele. Really important tackle. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Good pressure high up the pitch. Lo Celso. And here's Ndombele. Advantage Spurs. Kane. And dispossessed. Maguire. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Lo Celso. Kane. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? Martial, and he's broken free. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, here's the replay, and as we can see, the defence can't cope with the through ball, and he chooses to use power in the finish. Not much chance for the keeper when it's hit that hard.
It's going their way, 2-0. Aurier. Here's Lo Celso. He's got space. Options in the middle. A cross there that was decidedly ordinary. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Given away by Manchester United. Aurier. Can he get one back? He can! He's given his team a real opportunity, and momentum is with them.
Well, here we can see, Derek, from this better angle, it's all about the technique. When you're volleying a ball, it's all about timing. Let it get to the right place for your foot to make the connection, and there you go, in the back of the net.
Well, they get the ball moving again, and Spurs are believing again.
Number 10, Harry Kane.
Trailing as they are, what will be the thinking in the camp as you see it, Lee?
Well, so far, I'd give this Tottenham side 6 out of 10. They've been the nearly team. It's close, a bit more aggressive in midfield, and get the ball into wide areas a little bit more. Try and stretch the opposition.
Well, they know they need to stop him. Giving it a try. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. Bruno Fernandes. Pogba has it. Scott McTominay. Anthony Martial. Rashford. Martial. Doing well to keep possession. Joe Rodon. Ndombele. Reguilon. Harry Kane. Son. United come away with it. Now Paul Pogba. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Lo Celso. And Hove with it. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. Just couldn't get it through. Kane. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. Shaw. Harry Maguire now. Here's Luke Shaw. Happy just to retain the ball in their own half and draw out the opposition. Anthony Martial. This attack looks highly promising. And back with Martial. Oh, couldn't quite find his teammate. Oh, getting right in their opponent's faces, forcing that hurried clearance, and a throw it'll be. Anthony Martial. Pogba might want this. Not messing around with that clearance. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. No more time left. That is it for the first half here at the home of Tottenham. Well, in the first 45, breathtaking stuff from Bruno Fernandes. And Lee, what would be your analysis of his performance?
Well, I've got a word for that first half performance. Spectacular. He was absolutely brilliant. He's got his 2 goals. Let's see what he's got to offer in the second half.
Well, the defending not the best here. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning. Oh, good chance, but he couldn't take advantage of it. Martial, and he's broken free. And the ball moving again, advantage United, but plenty of time for a few twists and turns here. And the free kick awarded to Manchester United. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. Son. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Lo Celso. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. And it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. No longer has custody of it, Dyer. Anthony Martial. Possession and patience, the watchwords. Good tackle. Out of play, and a Spurs throw-in forthcoming. Harry Kane. Here's Lo Celso. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. Fred. Bruno Fernandes has it. Son loves to attack from the wide areas. In with a chance. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Working brilliantly as a team to force the clearance. It will be a throw. Spurs to make a personnel switch now.
Lucas. Coming onto the pitch, number 9, Gareth Bale.
Hove. Lo Celso. Aurier. Bale. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes has it. Breaking at pace. Anthony Martial. Pogba. Shaw. Pogba. And return to Shaw. Now he must favour the cross. Bruno Fernandes. And now Shaw. Teammate available. An easy one for Lloris. Fred. Lindelöf now. Here is Fred. Marcus Rashford. McTominay. And now Rashford. Well, it wasn't a productive cross. Ndombele. Kane. Here's Ndombele. Harry Kane. Good idea, that particular move, but not to be. Ndombele. And Hove with it. Might really be able to trouble them here. Well, they no longer have the ball. Well, there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. Pogba. Here's Martial now. Pogba. And the danger cleared. Bruno Fernandes. Pogba has it. No real conviction in the challenge. I don't think in the grand scheme of things he's going to be terribly proud of that headed attempt.
Well, heading practice in training next week, that was pretty average, to be fair.
And United will switch things around personnel-wise. Aurier. Harry Kane. Ndombele. Now Son. Well, they get the ball once more. Maguire. Bruno Fernandes has it. Well, can they be creative from here? It needs an accurate cross. Oh, he's through here. throw in to Manchester United. Paul Pogba. Here's Luke Shaw. Strong play here on the shielding front. Pogba. That's how to rob them of possession. And breaking at pace with menace. Looks as though they might make real progress on the counter-attack. Not so. Rashford. Martial. How can he take them on and beat them? Clean challenge. Good thing from his point of view. Ndombele. On the ball, Reguilon. Kane. Hove. It's been aimed towards Heung-min Son here. Lo Celso. Bruno Fernandes. Now can they counter clinically? And the cross into the middle. A header it was, but a pretty straightforward save, Lee.
Well, it's an easy header, Derek, and he made it look really difficult.
Son with the pass, but not what he had in mind. No, not the best challenge. Really getting stuck in. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. Ndombele. Here's Lo Celso. Now they've given him too much space. Ndombele. Well, disappointing end to the move. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Rashford. Van de Beek. And now Rashford. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Hove. On the ball, Reguilon. Ndombele. Kane. And a good-looking ball. And just slightly offside. And in the second half, the signs are positive. They can't relax, Lee, but they ought to be pleased.
Well, all the United players will be looking up at the clock. Time is ebbing away. They have such a delicate lead. Will they rue those missed chances? They could be costly.
Martial! It's gone in! Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped?
Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely through ball to set up the chance. And because he's on his own, he collects himself, and he finishes it perfectly past the keeper.
Spurs to make a personnel switch now. So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here.
Number 9, Anthony Martial.
Winks. Here's Lo Celso. Bale. Now Aurier. Using his physical strength to shield it. Reguilon. A super tackle and they've won possession. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Fred. They've regained possession. United regaining possession. Rashford. Could cross it in here. Opportunity maybe. And putting his body on the line. 10 minutes left for play in this match. Bruno Fernandes. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Given away by Tottenham. In position here to protect the ball. Van de Beek. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. He's using his strength to good effect. In with a chance! Oh, it looked as though he might be through. Not so. Reguilon. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Promising sequence. Reguilon. Harry Winks now. On the ball, Reguilon. Wonderful tackle. Martial. On to Van de Beek. Fred. Van de Beek. Bruno Fernandes has it. An authoritative challenge. Aurier. Lo Celso. Well, that's a splendid piece of challenging. But strong play here on the shielding front. Bruno Fernandes. It's the turn of Spurs now. Bale. Here's Lo Celso. Oh, and a perfect ball now. How about this? It's a clever run here from Rashford. Van de Beek. Wan-Bissaka. Here's Martial. Well, body in the way. And it's United's turn now. Did look as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. Son. Just the clearance that was called for. Well, no stopping him. Winks. Can he convert? It's still alive. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Martial now. Pass after pass, happy to just keep possession and frustrate their opponents. Given away by Manchester United. Aurier. Here's Lo Celso. Winks. And they need to get tighter. Just couldn't get it through. Marcus Rashford. On to Van de Beek. Might be able to produce from this position. So the final whistle, and it's a story of defeat for Spurs in this one. Lee, what did you make of it all?
A real lack of concentration for me has cost them today. Mistakes too. Manager will be looking around for that drawing board to start all this again. They were poor today, Derek.
Well, as we run the rule over this man's work, positive after positively.
Well, clearly the difference between the two sides today. 2 goals, a really good performance, ran into the channels, did everything right. Absolutely, 9 out of 10.
And underway here at the home of Tottenham Hotspur. Well, the defending not the best here. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning. Oh, good chance, but he couldn't take advantage of it. Martial, and he's broken free. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having... Aurier, can he get one back? I don't think in the grand scheme of things he's going to be terribly proud of that headed attempt.
Well, heading practice in training next week, that was pretty average.
Martial! It's gone in! Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped?